Good evening, fellow Australians. It's Todd Charles Dewshaw. Thought this would just be a heart-to-heart to the Australian people. It's been nearly 35 years now. I've been waiting for this time. A lot of patience. As in 2005, I found out who I truly was, and that letter came back from the Australian government. So if everyone just does their research, and I'm sure the government have done their research, but once they finally, and everyone finally truly finds out who I am, I'm sure everyone will take a step backwards. Because we've been helping the people for centuries now. Centuries upon centuries. And this is what happens. When we go in the chaos, we come forward, we fix it, and then we disappear again. Now, what we get out of it is love, happiness, peace, prosperity, and charity. It's all there. It's there for the people, for you guys out there. The wealth is in heaven. That's where people confess their sins and so forth, shall go to heaven. Now, I know a bit about the underworld being a Scorpio. Not many people can take things in, but I take a lot of things in, and that's who I am. I know who I am. I am who I am. And once you know who you truly are and your true identity is, that's the easy part. And I tell you what, it's a lot easier out there to follow someone to lead people. A lot of, it's just what we do, but this is my birthright. This is my destiny. And I help the people. I help the people out there. I love the people. I love to help them. We're givers. Whereas a lot of people out there, especially in government, they're takers. They're out there to hurt you. You've got to understand this. And this is why Albanese called the election this time to take you. It's all about distractions. These are all, oh yeah, happy Easter and out on holidays and running around. And then we got Anzac Day and love the Anzacs. We remember the Anzacs and all that. And then bam, straight away we're in election mode and we're voting. So this is why he called the election when he did. If he gave us 2 or 3 months, we would have been a bit more organised and we would have been able to fight a little bit better and get it out to the Australian people. I've been getting it out to the Australian people now for probably 25 years. I've got all these cards out there. People that know truly who I am, they've got those cards. They should be talking amongst themselves. I'm active now. And look, I'm not hiding anymore, am I? Wow, I'm out here in the open, scared of no one. I show no fear. I got courage for the people because I fight for the people. And as I said, we've been doing this for centuries. That's why honour through ancestry. That is the Dewshaw's motto. And once you all start waking up, you'll be going, wow, too. And going, this is unbelievable. And it is. It's so surreal. There's been a true prince out there for eons now, especially with the makeup of the master numbers, the astrology, the planets lining up. Everything is happening for a reason. Now it's just up to the people to wake up. You've got to wake up, and you've got to vote with your conscience and your heart. You know, everything's got to be aligned, and you know, your soul and your spirit. Most people do know who they are. When I ask them, they'll tell me. Everyone I walk up in the street, I say, what's your surname? You tell me. That's the gift I have, the gift that people know my spirit. It's not talking to me as such in this vessel. This is only just a vehicle, but they know my spirit. And when I speak tomorrow at Tamworth, hopefully, and with faith, and with help upstairs, we can get this message across. And then once you tap into my YouTube channel, you'll see who I truly am. I'm out to help you guys with a lot of love. You know, I've waited 60 years. Jesus waited 30 years before he started. I had to wait 60 years. You think I have a lot of patience. But now we've got to bring it on, and bring it on big time, because it's like a dark side. It's dark forces you're facing. It sounds funny to most people because we don't talk about this much. But trust me, we've got to drain the swamp like Trump is doing over there. And don't worry what Trump's doing. It's just change, and people hate change, but this change is for the greater good. This is going to bring on a lot of good things, you know, where people can run around and rejoice and be happy, instead of being depressed. You're depressed because you're being suppressed and oppressed from the governments without you even knowing it. But you know now, because look at the house prices. Look at what you're paying for petrol. Start being aware of your surroundings and what's happening, because it's not good. And I'll tell you what, you just want to pull your finger out now and do something, because you've got me. You've got me. Use me as strength and use my energy. As I said, they know who I am. And when I've got people power behind me and leading us through, we're unstoppable. And no one is untouchable. Because we have justice, the judiciary. Have a look and see, you know, go back centuries with the judiciary. This is why I am here again. To help the children, our children. Not many people around back in 5 BC or, you know, we've got to do something. I don't know what you're doing, but we've got to do something. As I said, this comes from my heart. And that's why we have vitality and prosperity. All that. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, and hopefully, Tamworth, we can do something big, because, as I said, that's who I am and that's what I do. That's why all the master numbers are with me. 22, 11, 33, Scorpio and the Dragon. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to all happen again. That's why we've got to do it now. Okay, love and hugs to everybody. May we prosper. Make Australia great again. Make it terrific. And put the absolute terror in these bad governments we have. And they've been ruling for some time now. I think it might be 40, 50 years. It was all prosperous in Australia, 50 to 70. After the 70s, as I said, that Lima Agreement and all that kind of stuff, yeah, it's all gone haywire. Now we've got to fix it all up and put you on the right path and have that journey of happiness and love and peace. Okay, I'll catch us later. Take care. As I said, love and hugs.